Okay, so the fact that I've had so much to do today that it is 5:45 and I just had breakfast. A lot going on in my real life, but I'm a YouTuber now, right? So yesterday the Super Bowl happened and we all watched the Seahawks completely obliterate the New England Patriots, okay? But there were a couple of really bad calls that I saw. I actually understand football, but I will be honest that when we got to the second half of the game and there's still wasn't really much movement, I did start to do something completely unassociated with football and did tune out. Okay, then I was like, I'm going to bed. But then I was like, okay, let me turn it back on. And then it's like, oh, something happens, right? But the halftime, there's so much discourse today, so many conversations. Somebody I follow on Instagram, one of their first things was like, well, why was Lady Gaga there? And I can tell you the truth, when I watched it, I was like, who is that? And I was like, is that Lady Gaga? And I wondered why. But I, instead of just questioning, I always look things up. It's pretty easy. You can Google things now, though AI, it's Google has changed a lot. I hope you're noticing. Anyways, so they have a close relationship. They have a lot of respect and admiration for each other's work. So in 2023, she introduced him, Bad Bunny, when she hosted SNL. They've had this back and forth for years of mentioning each other and really appreciating each other. And that's why she was there. And I can tell you, as a performer, as a producer, when you are doing something of that caliber, that's who you want there. You want people that respect and admire your work. You also want people that are 1000% excellent, and that's Lady Gaga. As fans are now following all these other people who have to lock down their comments. Sorry, that always makes me laugh because of them discovering them too. But I've always been into a lot of different things, sports, art, whatever. Anyway, Bishme was somehow connected to the main person in charge of the costume design. And one of the other things I saw somebody say was like how fast they struck that set. Like, it was amazing. Yo, those trees were people. Those were costumes. It is actually mind-boggling, some of the behind the scenes of the trees leaving or entering the field. So I'm going to get some more information so I can break down more of the Super Bowl for you, but I just wanted to make this post today. But even more important than everything I just talked about is the message about love. Love is so much better than hate, and it's hard. I can tell you, it is so hard to be positive in a world where everything we think and know is being questioned. It is hard, but it is important. To me, it is important to not fight hate with hate. It is important that my channel is positive vibes only, and that I don't really, and I have a sense of humor, so yeah, I'm going to say things. I'm not like 100% goody two-shoes, but I am pretty straight-laced. However, it is so important, and I am glad that even that message is getting across now that I'm a content creator. But I just wanted to post this sign and say this bit of messaging today. But I'm definitely going to look up more about Bad Bunny and his halftime show, which I loved. Yo hablo español un poquito. I loved it. And then in Canada, I think they're all just happy they said Canada. But yeah, so there'll be more, and that's what's up.
Yeah, so those were just my thoughts kind of, I guess, the next morning. And, thinking about the Super Bowl. And since then, there's just been so many posts and so much discourse. So I just wanted to go into a deep dive about the costume designer so that I could feature the people that produced and really the person that had the vision for this work, and put an incredible huge team together of her two assistants, as well as everybody that worked on this show. It was just a lot. Mind-boggling. I think when I realized that the sugarcane grass that there were people there. I just was fixated on it. And so I do want to thank Alicia because I contacted her just for giving me the proper names of people so that I could just highlight the costume designer and her two assistants in this piece. And, you know, throughout there were just so many people posting and just, there's hundreds of things, but I just wanted to get a few things that stood out to me. You'll see them here. And as this discussion continues, I mean, this is the thing, right? This is what artists do. This is what Bad Bunny did. We're there to challenge the status quo. We're always there to be the griots, to be the storytellers, to, you know, let people know what's really going on in history. There have always been performers or poets or storytellers, and that's what happened, and that's why people are still talking about it. Whether they're throwing hate or they're throwing love, there are so many discussions that need to be had, and they're being had.
Hello. 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 Did you subscribe? Did you hit like? Yes. Did you hit the notification bell so you can find out when I post? And then subscribe. Subscribe. You can do it. You can do it. I trust you. You know why? Because you're at Amani'S Vibe. And Amani'S Vibe, it's always a vibe. And that's what's up.